Right, so we are going to do a locking tutorial now. We're going to do this with music, so we're going to get a couple of different basic locking steps, and then we're going to put them together with the music. So here are the locking steps we're going to use. We're going to use a wrist roll, so this, take your hand out flat, roll your wrist around twice, catch the fly. So ready, and wrist roll and up, and then reverse it, wrist roll and down. Now remember, for your locking, you've got to be bopping or rocking the whole time. Bopping, what am I saying? You've got to be rocking the whole time. So this is your back rock, so you're just bouncing away, your knees are coming forward and your body's going back. It's quite a subtle move, but it's got to be on beat and it's got to be there. If you want to just practice the wrist roll, the movements, but you've got to get the two together. So this is a bit of this going on, so you've got to get that rock with the wrist roll. So I'm going to teach it with it. Ready? And we go bounce and up, bounce and down. Got it? Bounce and up, bounce and down. Now this is a training exercise, so we want to make sure we get everything evenly on both sides. So this isn't a dance, this is a training exercise. So if you want to put these together into a dance afterwards, absolutely go for it. But because it's a training exercise, lots of repetitions and lots of moving from right to left. Okay, let's go to the left. Remember, I'm mirroring this for you, so on your own left. Ready, and bounce, curl it up, and bounce, curl it down. Bounce, curl it up, and bounce, curl it down. And it wouldn't be any harm to check yourself out in the mirror doing these as well, just to make sure you're getting your elbow nice and far apart there. All right, so ready? We'll do two on the right. Ready, and one goes up, the second goes down. Left, one goes up, then the second goes down. Then together, two arms up and two arms down, two arms up and two arms down. Cool. Okay, so do these with me. Make sure you're doing them and not just watching, and that'll make sure that when we go on to the music part of it, that you'll be able to keep up. So we'll do two versions of the music. We'll do one slower and one faster, so you can build up your speed. Because remember, dance, like anything else, if you want to be able to do it quickly, if you want to be able to freestyle from one to move to the next, you've got to do your practice. There's no magic button here, you just got to put the work in. Okay, so that's the wrist roll section. Next we're going to move into muscle man. So we've got our up lock, and remember, when you lock, you must hold that position. And now how to hold yourself, just like when you would play musical statues and you have to freeze, you've got to tense those muscles. So if you've got a lot of strength in your body, it will be easier to tense. If you haven't been doing a lot of movement and you haven't got a lot of strength in your body, then it's going to be harder to stop these moves. But remember, you can do this. So if you want to put your mind into training yourself into getting stronger, then just a little bit of effort will go a long way. Okay, so as we lean back, boom, you get into your muscle man, and then we're going down to a down lock. So the footwork first, up, and then turn your knees inwards. So rather than think of your knees turning inwards, think of your heels going outwards. Now remember the alignment rule. You always want to have your knee in direct alignment. So if I turn my knees inwards here, my knees are still in line with my, what's the best angle for you to see this? So here, my knees are still in line with my foot. So your knees move with your feet. So when your heels move out, your knees move in. When your toes move out, your knees move out. And I like to think of this like shoelaces. So you pull them in and then grab your shoelaces and you pull your feet back out again. Okay, so put that all together. You've got muscle man goes up. You've got turn your knees in, turn your heels out, and then pull them out. Ready? And up, in, out. Now, feel free to stop the video at any point to make sure you get that. We'll just repeat it a few more times. Ready? And up, in, out. Ready, and up, in, out. Now slow-mo. Up, in, out. And you want to get those elbows up nice and high so they match your knees. Okay, so for our down lock, we're going to do it 3 times. So we're going to go up, then down, hold, hold. And this is to practice actually getting that feeling of holding a locked position, because that will really give emphasis in your choreography or in your freestyle. If you're just moving quickly between all the moves without any pause, it can look very hurried, but putting in those little bit of pauses really makes you pay attention. Okay, ready? So 3 of those. 1 of them, hold, hold. 2 of them, hold, hold. 3 of them. Hold, hold, and then we're going to add in our points. Okay, so I'm going to point right and I'm going to point left. Now remember, your points come across your body and then you're looking out intently along that finger. What are you pointing at? What are you looking at? You want to look intently at it. Okay, so 2 points, point, point. All right, okay, recap wrist rolls. Wrist rolls up, wrist rolls down. Wrist rolls up and wrist rolls down. 2 arms up and 2 arms down. 2 arms up, 2 arms down, then up and down. Hold, hold, up and down. Hold, hold, up and down. Hold, hold, point right, point left. Okay, next move is your stop and go. So we do 2 to the right and 2 to the left. So this is a training exercise, so repetition is key. So you've got your up block here, so your muscle man. Then you step back on your right foot and you push that hand away. You've got a little rock steady there with the hips, and then you come back to the front. Ready, and up, step, back, rock, rock, turn. And the rock, rock is just like this, boom, boom, boom. So in your rock steady, you've got your hips that go up and down. So put the rock steady here, and you've got up and slide. I would call this like a back drag turn to get into it. Okay, ready, and up, oh, wrong one, sorry. Up, step back, and turn, up and back, and turn. Now go to the other side, up, step back, rock, come forward, up and back, rock and forward. Okay, and that's just stop and go. So if I turn this way, up and step back. So can you see, as I step back, my hand rocks forward, then a little rock steady, twist back to the front. And again, up, step back, rock, rock, up, step back, rock. I'll try on the other foot. Up, step back, rock, rock, slide, up and rock, rock, slide. Okay, quick test. Can you remember what a wrist roll is? Can you remember what a muscle man is? Down lock, points, stop and go. Okay, so if you stopped on any of those, then go back and see if you can catch up again. Okay, next is just Scooby Doo. So you need the technique of your down lock here, but now you've got added footwork in. So you've got a heel and a heel. All right, so we're going to add in our paces here. So you've got opposite arm to leg, other one comes up from behind. Ready, and boom, ta, ta. Now we're just practicing the end footwork because we've already practiced the down lock. So let's go through it again. So it's a little bit heel. Now you've got to stay down low, otherwise it'll become a little bit like this. So boom, boom, boom. Where's your rock? Boom, boom, boom. Where's your groove? Doom, doom, doom. Where's your style? Doom, doom, doom. Where's yourself? Okay, most important thing to put into your dance is yourself. Okay, where are we? We are on up, go, down, Scooby Doo. And now all I'm doing is I'm just doing a little pace here, which is a little knock, and then with my O's, a little knock here, and then taking the other one from the back. Now, depending on where you get your information from about your street dance, there are so many variations. So if you, obviously I can't go back in time to when it was originally done, but I've done as best as I can to keep the information authentic. So if you see different footwork or different arm work, just keep an open mind to remember that as these moves are passed along, that they can get changed as well. All right, so these are the arms I learned with. So these are the ones, or rather these are the way I remember them being learned and have developed through my interpretation throughout the years. And this is how I'm passing them on. So that's my disclaimer. All right, so ready, and up and down, boom, 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 up and down. Boom, boom, boom. Now with the left foot first. Up, go, down. So left foot means right hand. Right foot means left hand. Ready, and up, go, down. Left to the right. Up, go, down. Left to the right. And there's your Scooby Doo. Okay, so in our training exercise so far, we have done wrist rolls. We have done muscle man. We have done down lock. We have done points. We have done stop and go. We have done Scooby Doo. Boom, boom, boom. Ta, ta, ta. boom, 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 ta, ta, ta. And now, let's take a breather and do some paces. So we're going to look for 7 paces here. And as we do our 7 paces, we're going to walk around to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I want you to 5 on 8. 5 on 8. That's not confusing at all. Okay, so you pace, you make your O's, and you have a wobbly wrist. And then this is what keeps rhythm and time. Boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch. Other arm, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch. 2 arms, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch. If you're not going to annoy anybody, you can make the noises with me. Ready? Boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom. Change arms, boom, patch, boom, patch, boom, patch. 2 arms and boom, patch. Are you rocking? Boom, patch. All right, so there's your paces. So round to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to give you 8 counts to do whatever move you remember the best. For me right now, it's this. Scooby Doo. Okay, so what move, and you can change it each time. So each time you do it, absolutely change it up. And then we'll take it around to the left. So same thing, 8 counts round, the 5 is on the 8, and then 8 counts to see what move comes to mind. And this is a great way to practice your freestyle, because remember, in a freestyle, you're not going away and pre-choreographing. So if you're at a party or something and this great song comes on, you don't go, I must go away and choreograph to that, because by the time you come back, the song will be over and the moment is gone. So the whole point of putting all these moves into your body with the training exercise is so that you can call upon them whenever they're needed. Whether if that's just you're having a stressful day and you just want to dance it out, whether you feel like you want to lift your happiness levels, you just want to dance it out, whether you hear a great track, you just want to dance it out. So these training exercises get the move in, but at some point you've got to be brave and start channeling that creative mind of yours. So when we go around, you've got 8 counts to think about it. 7, 8, and 2. Now, I didn't even think about that before I did. That is literally just what came out of my body. So that's where you want to be. Now, if you do stall, then at least practice your groove or your paces or your wrist rolls or something for 8 counts before we go on the left. So that's a good challenge there to put that in our training exercise. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're going to finish up with side lock and deadlock. Okay, so side lock is feet are a little bit closer together this time. You've got your muscle man again. As I say, hands in the pockets, and then your handlebars. So what happens here is your heel is released and your knee comes out, and you vroom those wrists. Boom, boom, psh. Yeah, ready? Boom, boom, psh. And what you want to do is, as this knee goes forward, this hip goes back. So you've got that 2-way pull there. Ready? Good. Okay, try it on the other side. Ready again. And now if you can see my feet are still close together, all I've done is just release my heel to give space for this knee to come out. Okay, ready? So up to the right, bounce, bounce. Now, because we're moving in to our training exercise and we're getting braver and better all the time, is we're going to alternate right, left, right, left. Instead of in the first half where we did right, right, left, left. We're going to go right, left now. Ready? And to the right, cha, cha, to the left, ta, ta, to the right, ta, ta, to the left, ta, ta, and then finish with deadlock. So deadlock is like your down lock, but the arms change, okay? So you have these slicing arms instead, but the footwork stays the same. Boom, boom, ta. And then here we're going to stick in a head roll right and a head roll left. Now, because you're already crouched down, all you do for the head roll is you're just sticking your chin down and round to the side. So chin down, round to the side, but keep your shoulders up. If you pull your shoulders down, it'll just look like this. All right? So you're going to keep those shoulders up. Boom, boom. All right? Okay, cool. So in this deadlock, we'll go bump, bump, bump to the right, to the left. Boom, boom, boom. You guessed it. To the left, to the right. Boom, boom, boom. To the right, to the left. Boom, boom, boom. To the left, to the right. Groove it out. And then we'll go into a little freestyle. Okay, cool. So wrist rolls. Double wrist rolls, down lock, points, stop and go, Scooby Doo, da da da, bum bum bum, pace, da 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 da, side lock, bum bum bum, doom doom, bum bum da, boom boom, deadlock, boom boom bum, boom boom bum. All right, so what I'd love you for you to do now is to finish up this video and to see how many that you can remember before going over to the music tutorial. So I'll do two versions. You'll have a basic level one, which will have a slower repetitions, and then intermediate level one, which will speed it up a little bit. Okay, well done. Do this as many times as you need to get those moves into your body.